red carpet. Hello.
Welcome.
I'm Zoe Ball.
I'm Rachel Riley.
And we are live. This is the first time we've ever done this at the EE British Academy Film Awards. We've never done a live stream
We
before.
haven't. My heart is pounding.
I know, it's very exciting.
Yeah, we are very excited. We can barely contain ourselves. The stars are going to be arriving imminently, but before they do so, we're just going to give you a quick run through of what you can expect to see here on the show tonight, because as Zoe said, we haven't done anything like this before.
No, we've not had any rehearsal. We're just warning you people.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit improv ad-lib.
Yeah,
but
we're good at that.
The good news is there are 4 cameras to choose from. So we have 4 cameras dotted along this red carpet. So if you don't like one of us, you've always got the other one.
Exactly.
No pressure,
that's
Zoe.
A good thing. It's nice to have options, I think. The first camera capturing people is camera 1. As they step out of their cars, the stars step out of their Audi cars, bringing them here to London's Covent Garden, the Royal Opera House. You'll be able to see their outfits in full, hear the fans go crazy for their favourite movie stars. And then they'll make their way up to the carpet, and hopefully we will grab them here in our Twitter cam tent and have a chat with quite a lot of the nominees.
Yeah, so this is your base, isn't it? Camera 2.
Yeah.
Because we're out of position at the moment. I will just say as well, we are going to be live, so there will be flash photography. And if there is any profanity, we apologise, but there we are. We can't control that.
At these events.
It's an exciting night, isn't it?
It is.
So I will be leaving you in camera 2 shortly.
I will be here, and also the other exciting thing is that you can tweet questions. A lot of you have already sent questions to at BAFTA Twitter account. Ask the Stars, hashtag Ask the Stars, and we have a big screen over there where the questions will come up for if you wanted to speak to Benedict Cumberbatch, or you wanted to speak to Eddie Redmayne, or perhaps Michael Keaton, amongst many of the stars we're expecting.
So that's quite exciting, and it's live now, isn't it? They can still tweet in.
They can tweet in now. In fact, we have a board.
Oh, isn't that? We haven't got to remember anything. EU BAFTAs, hashtag Ask the Stars.
Ask the Stars.
Yes.
Wonderful. Do you want to show us where else you can go?
Well, moving away from camera 2, I will be leaving you because this is camera 3. I'm going to be roaming. I'm free to roam. I'm mobile. I'm going to lift my dress up. This is actually an interesting red carpet because there are divots in it, so hopefully I won't do the classic falling over. But I will be on camera 2. I'll be chatting to the stars, and shortly I will be having my own camera actually pinned onto my dress to capture the action and get them to blow kisses and things like that. So I will be roaming this red carpet away from Zoe and based a little bit further on. So we've got a lot of fans here. Are you excited? Yeah! Who are you excited to see? You look like a Benedict Cumberbatch fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had him pinned for that. So we're going to be chatting to the stars all the way along here, grabbing them for exclusive interviews, hopefully seeing how their nerves are doing, if they're nominated. And this is, as you can see, quite a long red carpet. So Zoe's all the way back on camera 2. And we will be streaming live on each camera. Our director will take the best cut. But if you want to choose between 1, 2, 3 and 4, you have that option all night. And I will just get up to my 3rd position. We're just going to have to dodge some people here. This is going to be one of those nights. There's a cameraman here doing an expert job of walking backwards. I'm impressed by him immediately. So once the stars have spoken to Zoe, they will make their way down this red carpet as I'm doing so now, and they will be speaking to me, positioned up in camera 3. And I've also got heaters. So I'm hoping, if all else fails, over just warm up. Zoe has her first victims. So we're going to leave Zoe and we're going to go into my position. So there are some exciting actors we're hoping to see in the Best Actor category. We're Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Every. Try the pose cam, so hopefully I will get myself on camera 4. Oh, how are we doing? You can feel the buzz on here. Everyone's excited. There are lots of nervous faces around. I haven't recognised any. I do have talent wranglers as well. My talent wranglers, I think hopefully they've caught our first victim to have a little chat with. Jack O'Connell. Could you? So this is my camera. Can you attach it to me? I haven't got any hands. If you could, that would be fantastic. So we're going to be able to take some photos. There's going to be some footage and some stills. So hopefully we're going to get some of the stars blowing some kisses, doing a little dance, whatever they feel up for. Thank you very much. I was slightly worried that it was going to be freezing here in London tonight, but there's no snow, no rain. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've got my thermals underneath, but I don't even need them. I think I might stop telling people about that because I probably don't need that. We are expecting to have a little chat with Jack O'Connell, who's nominated in the EE Rising Star Award this evening. He had an absolutely fantastic performance in Angelina Jolie's Unbroken this year. He was certainly unbroken. And I can't wait to chat to him about that. So hopefully there's some people with some lassos that will be drawing him closer. But for the time being, we will just wait his arrival. I wonder if it's the same with the guys choosing their outfits. We've got a lovely cameraman here. Did you have a struggle with your outfit this evening?
I went with black. I think. Do you reckon anyone else has done that? Or?
I think you don't have to worry as a gent if someone's wearing the same outfit as you, because there are, I hate to say, a few other black suit options.
Yeah, but are they wearing lucky socks?
So you're wearing lucky socks, so that's how you've snatched your outfit up a little bit?
Yeah. This one is slightly different shade of black to this one here, you see?
It's fantastic. So I am using you as a little bit of a guinea pig.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
Yeah, because this is my first BAFTAs, so I'm just as nervous as some of the people that are going to be here this evening. You're a seasoned veteran of the BAFTAs, I imagine.
I've been here a few times. Who are you excited to see?
I'm personally excited to see Eddie Redmayne.
Show no emotion.
Okay. So
he feeds on emotion.
Okay. Is that a top tip? So show no. Right.
Yep.
So what would he do if I just started crying in front of him?
Well, he'd jump on you, pounce on you, wouldn't give you any time to think or ask questions or anything. Benedict Cumberbatch, again, the same sort of thing.
Oh, check. We have... Hello, you're looking absolutely beautiful. What? I saw you in the makeup room. What a transformation. You looked beautiful to start with. What a gorgeous dress.
Thank you very much. It's George's Habeca, and it's totally worth freezing in.
And you've got beautiful diamonds as well, sparkling in the lights. So how many outfits did you choose before this one?
Oh, I've lost count, quite honestly. I have lost count. We went through a lot, and and this is what we came up with.
So this is my first BAFTAs, so I'm rather nervous. Are you feeling the same, or are you just here to enjoy yourself?
So it's so comforting to hear that, because it's my first BAFTA as well. And I'm presenting, so I am also very nervous right now, and I really hope that I don't trip and fumble. You know, those are your true, deepest fears when you're going on stage. So, yeah.
But you've done the red carpet, because there are some holes in the red carpet, bizarrely. There's some divots. Have you found them yet? Or you haven't fallen over yet, so it's a good start to the evening.
Sorry, I didn't get that. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you've noticed in this red...
Yes, I have. And I have been. I'm glad that I didn't learn the hard way. I've been walking very carefully. I've been treading my path very carefully.
Well, it's a very good start. I think it's a good omen for the evening. So which award are you presenting tonight?
So I'm presenting the original music and best documentary. Okay. Co-presenting.
So who are you presenting with?
A beautiful actress called Holiday Granger. Right.
Fantastic. And which films have you enjoyed watching this year? What are your top tips?
I haven't been able to catch every film that I would have loved to. I have seen Birdman. I've seen Interstellar. I've watched Whiplash. I think there's such an incredible lineup this year. They've been so great.
Many there. There's Michael Keaton, who's been nominated for the best actor.
God, what a brilliant performance, and I really hope that he wins.
And there's obviously Emma Stone, best supporting actress as well, and J.K. Simmons in Whiplash. So, who are your top tips if you had to put your money where your mouth is?
Oh, well, considering I haven't watched all of the films that, I would have loved to. I loved Michael Keaton, I loved J.K. Simmons, and I really do hope they win.
And so what are you going to be celebrating afterwards? Is there a point once you've delivered that award? Are you relaxed? Are you letting your hair down?
Oh, 100%. That is the plan.
Well, very good luck. I hope you don't. I'm sure absolutely nothing could possibly go wrong, and I'm sure the nominees are far more nervous than you are. So have a lovely evening. And if you wouldn't mind, I've actually got a camera integrated into my dress. If you could just blow a kiss.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Let me just open that up for you.
Open my flower. Why, thank you.
And then blow a kiss into it, is
That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much and enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You look gorgeous.
So I have this attached. I have a camera which has been custom designed into my Roland Mouret dress for those who are interested. And this will be taking feed. It's doing live video and taking stills. So afterwards there will be a whole highlights reel. I can't actually see what's being recorded at the moment, so I'm hoping I'm not taking lots of video footage of the floor or the ceiling. But I will be trying to get our stars to blow kisses and give you a little message into this camera as well. So she was very accommodating then. And I haven't actually seen the latest series of Homeland. I've got it on Sky Plus, so I didn't want to mention it because I don't want any surprises, but maybe I should have done. I'm too much of a wuss. Absolutely beautiful gown there. Fantastic. We have some more lovely outfits on the red carpet. They're getting through a lot. There's a lot of press banks just up there, so there's a lot of cameras for people to speak to. And then this is going to be the bit, there's the press pit right there, so hopefully we'll be able to grab quite a few big names right before they face the press cameras. And I don't have any wranglers to see who's going to be approaching, so I might have a little wander down. I am free to move. I think we might, if I could ask for some help just to adjust this camera, because I'm being told by the producer that my footage is not up to scratch. I'm not going to make it as a camerawoman. It's a bit of a limp flower. How are we doing? That is the most nerve-wracking thing, isn't it? Possibly tripping up on the red carpet or in front of everybody with the main presentation. I'm glad I don't have to go on there. We're live streaming here until 6:15, and then we've got an extra special treat for you. We're actually going to be going behind the scenes with the BAFTA's host himself, Stephen Fry. He's in his dressing room and he's going to be trialling some new camera technology. So he will actually be giving you a sneak peek into his dressing room before he takes the main stage here at the Royal Opera House to present the ceremony. So that's quite exciting for later on. But we are live until 7 o'clock. When all the guests will be in and they'll be taking their seats for this year's ceremony. There's a lot of diamonds on display as well. I need to get down here and have a look at what we are facing. Do we know, have we got any people coming through yet? We have you're a chief wrangler, aren't you?
I am a chief wrangler.
You're a chief wrangler.
I'm on the lookout for whoever we can get to come to.
Fantastic. So we have no, it's actually okay, isn't it?
Not too bad. I've got chilly toes, but apart from that, I'm okay.
So you're going to be giving a big cheer when you see Eddie Redmayne and Reese Witherspoon?
Definitely.
Okay, right. Well, good luck, and hope they come over and get to give you a nice cuddle, maybe. Give that a go. Enjoy the evening. I think we have... Olivia Grant coming here. That's fantastic. So we'll move into position before gorgeous white gown just to my right that you'd quite happily get married in. And I'm struggling just to stand up with all the divots in this red carpet. Oh, I can hear Zoe's got Jack O'Connell.
Oh, Zoe's got it.
I think so. That's fantastic. Yeah. Okay. So right, you're helping me to wrangle talent this evening.
Yeah, I am indeed.
So I'm going to interview you. You're going to be my second child guinea pig.
Okay.
What films have you seen this year that you've enjoyed?
Whiplash is the latest one I saw with E! Rising Star nominee Miles Teller. That was amazing. What other ones have I seen?
Of course, J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
He's a hot pick for.
Yeah, he's up for Best Supporting, I think.
Absolutely,
so, yeah.
Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see both of them. And apparently David Beckham is going to be on the carpet.
David
tonight.
Beckham is a citation reader for this evening, yes. So
that's very exciting. See if I can see.
Right.
Wrangler gone.
Our talent wranglers run off. So we currently have nobody to interview. Fantastic. So Olivia Grant is on her way. I'm not sure about our positioning. This was strategic. We are here to trap as many talent as we can before they go and face the cameras.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
so far it's early days. The carpet is on till 7 p.m. So not many talent have made their way up this far yet. So Zoe is keeping the fort going on position 2 with E! Rising Star nominee.
In a minute there'll be a screen.
Okay. Olivia Grant. So there's some excitement up there with the photographers. I can't quite see who they have. Oh, well, I personally am hoping to see Eddie Redmayne from The Theory of Everything. He is due to be here later. He's odds-on favourite, 1-7, to take home the BAFTA for Best Actor, which should be thoroughly deserved. And I do believe that Stephen Hawking's first wife, Jane Hawking, is here this evening as well. She's been having her makeup done, so I'd be very interested to speak to Felicity Jones to see if she's spoken to her this evening, how she's feeling, how she found the film, if she's seen it. I'd imagine she's seen it many times.
Just going to go like this so we can make sure we get plenty of actor.
Why, thank you very much. Do we have an iPad to check what the feed is? We do.
Behind you and you can see.
Ah, there we go. So this is our little area. And we do have a couple of heaters, so should it get colder later, that should be a good reason for the stars to come over and have a chat, if only to warm up. So let's get the cameraman there. Hello, you are now on camera. And as I pan round, that feed will be able to display that there aren't many people up in this direction yet. This screen is now showing my camera. It's a live feed from this camera integrated into my dress, which has been custom done. And you can see there, if I put my hand in front, it is recording. And we are expecting Olivia Grant up here imminently. There's another sparkly silver number. There's no theme to the dresses so far this year, all sorts of different colours, all sorts of different embellishments. There's definitely a theme of diamonds on the ladies and definitely a theme of black tuxes, as you might expect, with the gents. So I was quite excited when I got to do this gig. They brought in a whole load of different dresses. This was the first one I tried on, so it was quite an easy job for me to choose. And then they bring in the diamonds and you get your hair and makeup done. It's a fantastic experience. You go to the Savoy Hotel and there's all different rooms set up with lots of buzz, lots of hubbub. So people have been having their hair and makeup done from 9 a.m. this morning. The hair and makeup teams are rushed off their feet. They've had people in and out. And most people go into that room and have it all done together. And there are a few celebrities who've had those hair and makeup artists actually go to their houses to prepare them. But luckily, there's no roof on this part, but the weather is gorgeous. There's no snow, so hairdos are not going to get ruined. I believe a couple of years ago, it was freezing. So we're very lucky on this February evening here in London. And we are streaming all the way till 7 o'clock when the guests will be going into the Royal Opera House. They're taking their seats. Some guests are starting to make their way in there as we speak. And hopefully I'll be able to speak to some of the nominees, see how they're feeling as they arrive a little bit later on. This is award season right now, so many of the guests invited here tonight are making their way through the different ceremonies. Obviously with the Oscars coming up. Last night there was a big party for the nominees here at the BAFTAs, and that was at Kensington Palace, and I believe a lot of people were rather excited to go to the Royal Palace and have a good drink and a natter with the fellow nominees. So we can have a little gossip about what happened there, see if there was any interesting information we can get out of them. And tonight, after the ceremony, after Stephen Fry is going to host the BAFTAs here in the Royal Opera House, there will be an after party, many after parties, so we'll see who's planning on letting their hair down, having a cocktail or two, with hopefully a BAFTA in hand. You can hear now there's not been any huge screams from the crowd, which you might expect when the big stars start arriving. Oh, there's a scream right there. I'm going to try and guess who's arriving by how big the scream is. Might have another wander down and speak to some of the crowd. Hello, how are you? How are you feeling tonight?
Excited.
Who are you? You're cold? With your hat on?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had to pack some extra layers.
Do you not feel for the girls here? They're doing a very brave job in their little dresses.
The jackets are going on when the cameras are away, though.
Have you got thermals underneath your outfit as well, sir?
I've got a base layer, yeah.
So how long have you been here today?
About 3 hours.
3 hours? Yeah. So no wonder you're cold. Okay, I'll let you off. And who have you come especially to see?
Eddie Redmayne and Julianne Moore.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who's poshest out of Eddie Redmayne and Benedict Cumberbatch.
And where would your money be on that one?
Cumberbatch, I think.
So have you seen The Imitation Game and The Theory of Everything?
No.
You haven't. I won't ask you who you think is better there, because you've just named two key individuals. They're both up for leading actor in tonight's BAFTAs. So you don't have an opinion. Have you seen the films? You're just here for the eye candy.
The eye candy. And the amazing outfits.
So what films have you seen from this year that you've enjoyed?
Budapest Hotel. What else is up? I don't know, actually.
So Grand Budapest Hotel, that's up for Best Film. Yeah. And there's Ralph Fiennes also nominated for Best Actor. Do you think, based on what you saw, there's not much to go on if you've only seen that one, but...
I've probably seen others, but I don't know the list. I love anything Wes Anderson's done.
So if you're not a huge film fan, what are you doing here this evening?
No, I am a huge film fan. I just haven't watched everything. I don't hit the cinema very much. So
that's fair enough. We'll let you off. You're not actually picking anybody, but there is one award here tonight, the EE Rising Star, that has been voted for by the public. I don't know if you've seen Unbroken with Jack O'Connell.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Amazing performance. Absolutely amazing.
And there's a lot of films this year that are biopics, so based on real stories, but that one was particularly grueling, wasn't it?
Yeah, incredible. Really.
Do you think he deserves to win the Rising Star Award based on that performance?
Yes, definitely deserves it.
I think he's actually already on the red carpet. He's been speaking to Zoe Ball up there. We've got 4 cameras along this red carpet. We're live streaming online onto the EE site. So there's a camera with Zoe Ball down there. Jack O'Connell, I believe, has been speaking to her down there. And this is camera 3. So say hello to everyone and watching camera 3. Thank you. Well, I hope you get to see Eddie Redmayne and Benedict Cumberbatch. Have you got any kind of test to see who's posher? Have you worked this out?
I haven't considered it, but I'll come up with something, I guess.
You need some kind of posho-meter.
We needed like a sentence they could both give us, maybe.
The rain in Spain?
The rain in Spain.
Yeah, I didn't do my elocution lesson, so I don't really know.
Okay, well, you've got a bit of time, because judging by the screams, I'm expecting big screams. Everyone here is waiting to see Eddie Redmayne. From a little poll, I've done a little straw poll, so you'll hear a huge scream when he arrives. So you've got time to come up with a posh test. So I'll leave that with you. And then maybe you should see some of the films afterwards. They are good. I can recommend them. Right, we're going to move along. Have a lovely evening. Okay, I think we've got some actor fans there, some hot totty fans. We have Claudia Winkelman just walking across, looking absolutely gorgeous with her signature black eyeliner. And people are now starting to arrive a little bit more. So hopefully we will have some people in position 3. That's just the thing. I am not chained to that position, but I'm supposed to be staying in that vicinity. So people are starting to arrive now. And hopefully we will get some interviews before the night is over. Let me just go up back to our little area and see if we have any talent coming. Talent wranglers. Are we expecting some interviews?
Yes, we are. We've got Olivia Gordon coming up on the carpet very soon.
So she must be doing the rounds because she's been going up the carpet for a little while now.
She has. I think she's in high demand, so she's pretty fabulous.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to see what she's wearing. And I'm going to go up and take advantage of my own heaters. Hello, do you like photo bombers?
Do I like them?
No? Should I move away?
That's fine.
Would you like a little chat with us? Who are you here for? Why are you here this evening?
I'm with my husband, actually.
You're with your husband. So, and what films have you seen this year that have really impressed you?
Oh, I'm not sure actually.
Is this your first BAFTAs, I'm guessing?
Second one.
It's your second one.
Second one.
So how does it compare?
This one is a much bigger event.
Much bigger. And
Yeah.
so 2 years ago, I hear that was the terrible storm of 2013.
Yeah, got very well that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely soaked to the skin.
So this one's better to start
London's
with.
treated us well this year.
And what do you do? Do you work in the film industry?
No, I work in marketing, yes, sort of, but yeah, not the film industry directly.
Okay. So are there any top tips? Anyone that you are waiting to see or you're expecting to win?
No particular. I don't mind.
You don't mind?
No.
You're just here. Are you here for the free champagne? Are you here for the after party?
No, just here.
What are you here for?
Yeah, just have enjoy time, a good time.
Okay, probably not to have a camera thrust in your face, I'm guessing.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't mind.
Your wife has disappeared. I'm afraid
No,
she's
she-
left you.
It's okay.
Okay. You might want to go and find her.
Thank you.
Have a lovely evening.
Thank you, and you, thank you.
So far, lots of non-committal film fans. No one's putting their money where their mouth is. Who's going to win anything? We shall see. I have my opinions, and I'm sure the nominees and the actors in the industry have theirs also.
We're going to have Amanda Berry, CEO of BAFTA, come to speak to you in a second.
Fantastic. So is she making her way down the red carpet?
Yeah, she's just over there behind the camera. And then it'll be Olivia Grant. Sorry. Appreciate this.
Huh? Hello, are you film fans?
We are part of Alan Turing's family from the Imitation Game.
Oh, wow.
I am a great niece, and Shuna here's my
I always
aunt.
watch Countdown,
Oh.
and I sort of was bowled over when you mentioned Alan's name
I've mentioned
once.
him many times. He's been my mathematical hero since I was a teenager.
Fantastic. Well, I just felt so proud. I'm his niece, and they're myself and my two sisters are the only living relatives now that knew him. Because,
So have you given the film your blessing? How did you find it?
Oh, wonderful. And Benedict portrays Alan just as I remember him, with characteristics, because it could have been an absolute nightmare if he got it wrong. And it's just Alan completely, just as I remember him.
That's fantastic to know. Did you meet Benedict? Did he ask you many questions to try and get that character?
Yes, he rang me up before they started filming, and we spoke for about half an hour on the phone. He wanted to know all about Alan's characteristics, how he walked, how he talked, what sort of clothes he wore, how he carried himself, and what sort of personality he was.
That's strong praise indeed. We haven't seen him, we don't know, but you're saying he's just like you remember.
He absolutely is, and I'm just amazed because, of course, Benedict's portraying a person that there's no film of or anything, no film record of how he was or anything. But
And as Alan Turing's family, was it a surprise to you when you found out? Because obviously everything was top secret for so many years.
Yes, it was an immense surprise. We didn't actually find out until the mid-1980s that my great uncle had cracked the Enigma code.
It's 1975.
It's absolutely incredible. And a real honour to meet you, and I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to have to move on, I'm afraid, but a real privilege to have met you. So you're cheering Benedict Cumberbatch in the Imitation Game on this evening.
Oh, absolutely.
Have a fantastic night. Good luck, best of luck, enjoy. Hello. Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, lovely to see you.
And you, thank you very much for having me. So how many BAFTAs is this for you?
Number 17. I know, I thought I'd do 2 or 3, but I'm having so much fun, I'm back again.
And I'm loving your outfits, absolutely beautiful. Who are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Burberry and my jewellery is Yoko London, so I'm a very lucky girl.
And as an official BAFTA person, are you allowed an opinion? Are you allowed to give me an opinion of who you think may win? Who would you like to win?
No, I think the second line, if not the first line on my job description is stay neutral.
Stay neutral. So how many films do you think you've seen in preparation for these BAFTAs?
Rather a lot, but what, I can't complain, can I? What an incredible group of films we've got this year. When you look at everything from, American Sniper through to The Imitation Game and Theory of Everything, Grand Budapest Hotel, Birdman Boyhood. I mean, it really is an incredible year. One of my favourite categories is the British film category, because it really shows the width and the breadth and the depth of British films when you've got everything from 71 to Pride in there, and Paddington too.
Yeah, and a lot of biopics this year. Why do you think there's suddenly this year more than any other? There's so many true stories.
I don't know. I mean, I should think there are lots of true stories to be told, but what's happened this year is they've been told particularly well. They are just, all the performances in those films, just incredible.
And I've just been speaking now to Alan Turing's family.
Oh, wow.
Do you know who else may be actually attending, who actually has been featured as a character in these films?
I know Jane Hawking is going to be here.
Stephen's first wife.
Yes, so that's really exciting. I was actually, when I was getting ready earlier, she was close by, and I just couldn't stop looking at her because I feel I know her because of the film.
So is this like your wedding? Is this your baby? Are you nervous? Do you have to go around and speak to everybody?
I don't know. Well, I am nervous. I think the year that I'm not nervous, something will go disastrously wrong. But I think my excitement levels are higher than my nervousness levels. And it's just such a fantastic celebration of film. So, you can't help but just feel excited when you first put your foot on that little bit of red carpet at the beginning.
And is there any point in the evening where you'll be able to go, whew, it all went well, I can relax now and let my hair down?
Well, I'm a bit of a perfectionist and my team are exactly the same. So unless we get it at 100%, there'll be things that we would like to do differently, and we start our debriefs tomorrow. We start planning as to what we're going to do in 2016. But this is all about celebrating excellence. We want everything we do to be excellent.
So you will actually be working tomorrow. So does that mean you're not going to be going absolutely crazy at the after parties?
It means I probably won't go absolutely crazy. There'll be a tad of craziness and then not very much sleep.
And there was the nominees party last night at Kensington Palace. Did you go to that?
Yes, we co-hosted a party at Kensington Palace with Audi. It was the first time we'd held the party there. It was just extraordinary. People loved it. It was, this is one of the things that the Americans can't do. We may not have the budget that the Oscars do, but we have Stephen Fry, we have the Royal Opera House, and last night we had Kensington Palace.
We have Royal Palaces, absolutely. Well, we do have, luckily, a very nice night in London.
Touch wood.
And you have a roof now.
I know. But the roof only works when the rain is vertical rather than horizontal. But luckily this year we've got neither. So
that sounds very British, doesn't it? It has to be a very specific type of rain for the roof to work. Well, luckily this year we don't need to worry about that.
We don't.
So are you about to go and hit the bank of press photography?
I am, yes. And then I'm going down to the bottom of the red carpet to start again because I'm meeting some friends.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you very much for speaking to me, and I hope it goes well for you. Thank you.
Good evening. Bye. Sorry, I have to keep wiping my nose.
It's cold. I think that's the same. I haven't got any touch-ups. We're live streaming on this camera for 2 hours.
Right.
So we're splitting between the 2 different feeds. So
good luck.
I'm in it with you.
There's a couple of short film just love to have a little chat. Be up for being here. They
No one's spoken to me or no?
Hi Cass, are you relaying messages through to Rachel?
It is 20 to 6.
Sorry, none of the videos are working at the moment, so we're not connected to you. And I thought that's possible.
Producer, hi.
How many of your team are here this evening?
We've also got two more of the producers, Max McGill and Campbell Beaton, and my mum, who's the inspiration for the film, is here. Yeah, she's gone inside because it's cold.
And who are you wearing?
This is Vivienne Westwood, and this is vintage. Yeah.
You two are very original. I haven't seen anybody else dressed like that. So, have you been nominated in BAFTA Awards before?
No, we were longlisted once. A film that we made, it won the Virgin Media Shorts contest. It was called Sign Language. It's online still. Tin and I made that, and it won the money that made this film. And we were longlisted.
Probably the oddest business plan, but the intention was to win prizes with that film so we could make this one. So.
And that film cost us £236.17p.
£236 for a film.
And it made £45,000 in prizes, which we spent.
That's not a bad return on investment.
Yeah.
And
it's 19,000% return.
So what does the BAFTA nomination mean to you tonight?
Wow. No one's asked me that yet, which is weird.
I think it's hugely important for industry recognition for any film anyway. But as short filmmakers, getting a BAFTA nomination isn't about getting us more bums on seats in the theatre. It's about opening doors for the next opportunity and the next, our next features. We just finished the first feature.
So reinvest for the next one.
And actually, for me, I mean, it was an intensely personal story. Like I said, my mum's the inspiration for it. It began when she got her diagnosis with leukemia, and we've tried to make something that's watchable, that people can enjoy, and then that helps them to deal with the stuff that I've been dealing with, and Dawn has helped me deal with, Tim has helped me deal with. And so just getting to see people seeing it is the best.
So critical acclaim is just a bonus.
Critical acclaim will hopefully mean more people will see it, and that means a lot.
Do you have a speech prepared should you win?
Yeah, we carefully prepped Oscar with the speech.
They sat me down.
On behalf of all of us. Keep it short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of
Okay,
that.
and And did you go to the nominees, the event?
I did, yeah, it was extraordinary. There's this big line of cars going up and like a fairy-like bower to walk in through. It was amazing.
So were you guys yourselves feeling starstruck by the clientele, the calibre of nominees that were also...
I think they were starstruck about us, weren't they?
Yeah. Do you do many autographs and selfies?
Well, I actually did get a selfie with Ben Cumberbatch because I went to university with him and I haven't seen him for a while. Although he's like our lucky rabbit's foot because at the BIFAs, the British Independent Film Awards, we won that and he was there. And I've decided that when Ben's, because he was there.
Well, he's here again this evening, so hopefully you're lucky rabbit's foot for investment for the future. Well, you go off and rub him. Thank you very much for speaking to me. Hopefully you have a lovely evening and good luck with your nomination.
Cheers.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. I think I'm good.
You're very British. This here is a camera integrated into my dress.
Wow.
So say hello.
Your armpit.
This is armpit cam. Yes,
like it.
addressing the nation.
Hello, armpit cam.
Are you a seasoned BAFTA goer?
I've been a few times. I don't think I could say that I'm seasoned. Like I always sit, at the back, sort of tucked away. No, but I have presented a few times, an award a few times, and tonight the same again. So I'm sort of nicely integrated in that sense, I'd say.
And are you nervous about that, or is that something you do? Is that fine going up on stage in front of the whole industry, in front of your peers?
It'd be impossible for me to say that I don't get nervous. I have a tendency to just sort of black out, honestly, and usually my name's been pronounced wrong, and I sort of walk out on stage kind of wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, say what's asked of me to say, and then walk off.
So which award are you presenting this evening?
Best Costume, which I'm very, very excited to find out the winner, of course, along with all the other winners of the evening. So
and is there anyone that's going to be here this evening that you're excited to see? I can just see Stephen Hawking himself actually coming down the red carpet there.
Well, funnily enough, I just saw Eddie, and it's the first time I've seen him since his marriage, and he's a good friend of mine. So I'm theory of everything team today. Okay. So
they're up for is it 10 BAFTAs this evening?
It's amazing.
Best actor, best actress.
Deservedly. It's an incredible story, an incredible man, an incredible human being, an incredible mind. So it's deservedly so.
So you've just seen Eddie Redmayne down the end of the red
carpet. Yeah, I saw Eddie, and I have to say I'm Team Eddie. Always, I think, in life, but especially tonight, I think he really has done an extraordinary job portraying that incredible man. So
And how's he feeling? Is he looking nervous? Is he looking excited? I mean, he's odds-on favourite.
That means nothing. But at the same, I don't know. I think he's been to a fair few of these recently and has kind of come out on top a few times and has sort of missed out a few times. It's hard to say, and didn't have long enough because obviously he's in demand somewhat today.
From a straw poll of the public, everyone wants to see it.
Apart, our hands sort of stretched away, but I'd say he's probably nervous, of course.
And are there any other films or actors that you've particularly enjoyed a performance from this year?
I think Michael Keaton's comeback, I call it a comeback, but I've been a fan of his for years and years. He's never done anything wrong, in my opinion, but it's nice that he's kind of back on our screens, and what a reintroduction with Birdman. I mean, it's an incredible film, incredibly shot. I think for me that's probably the film that really kind of captivated me most, honestly. Whiplash as well, which I know has not got many nominations, but
I think J.K. Simmons is up for Best Supporting Actor.
Again, the most incredible actor, that man.
So have you worked with many of these people?
I worked
choosing
with
friends?
No, I've worked with Eddie, and that's about it, really. I know Benedict a little bit, purely through drama school. That's about it.
And what have you got coming up for you in the coming year?
I'm currently working on a project called Me Before You, which is due to start filming in April, officially. So there's a lot of prep.
Is that a British film?
It's a British film about a quadriplegic and the relationship with his nurse, basically. So it's very, very different to anything I've done before, and it's a really interesting take on that world. I
And what
think.
kind of research? I mean, is that something you can speak to Eddie about in terms of?
It's not quite the same. I mean, it's not. You know, he doesn't suffer from motor neurons disease. He unfortunately has an accident and therefore is paralysed from the neck down. But this is a man who has it came out of the blue. You know, so it's a very, very different feel. And he's. It's a really, really challenging role. Physically, it's going to be quite a journey, I think. So I'm sort of in the process of putting on weight, and then I have like an amount of time to lose a lot of weight. So it's going to be I'm going to be a yo-yo. You're going to see me in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to be.
So if you're in the process of putting on weight, presumably you're looking forward to the after parties here tonight. You're going to have a good time.
Well, no, well, not that kind of weight. It's muscle weight, which I don't think the alcohol will help me with. I wish it did. It could numb the pain. But no, nonetheless, I'm here to celebrate, and I'll do just that. I hope.
With Team Theory, Team Whiplash.
Yes, always.
Fantastic. Well, good luck. I hope your
so
presentation goes well, and I hope you get to enjoy the evening afterwards as well.
I hope your armpit cam
I hope my armpit cam.
works out.
Can you just blow a kiss to the armpit cam?
That must be the strangest photo ever. He's going, hey.
It's a genius idea. I mean, I think it's the only one this evening that I've actually seen.
I don't know. I think there's certain angles where it could look like I'm staring at something else. Just you showing me going, look. But nonetheless, it's a great camera.
Well, thank you very much. It's stuck to me all evening. So there we go.
Enjoy.
Well, yes, enjoy yourself too. Thank you very much for speaking to me.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Sorry.
Enjoy the evening.
You too. Stay warm.
Okay. So there is one award this evening that is chosen by you, the public, the EE Rising Star Award. There are 5 nominees. I believe Zoe has spoken to some already. So Jack O'Connell. So Zoe has spoken to Jack O'Connell. We are expecting Gugu and Bata Raw as well to appear this evening. She's made fantastic appearances in films like Belle and Larry Crown, directed by Tom Hanks. So hopefully we'll get to speak to her this evening. But this was actually voted by the members of the public. Voting closed a couple of days ago, but it's very exciting to see who you have chosen as your EE Rising Star for this year.
This is Olivia Grant.
Hello, Olivia. We've heard you've been on the red carpet for a long time.
I'm a tiny bit cold.
You're in an absolutely beautiful dress, but it is tiny.
Thank you. This is a Jenny Packham, nice British designer.
Nice British designer.
There we go.
How many did you try on before you chose that one?
I've tried on a few, I must say, but this was quite a firm favourite. I just wanted something without a train so that I didn't trip up on stage.
Well, it's looking stunning on you. And are you presenting an award this evening?
I am. British Short Film and British Short Animation.
And have you done anything like that before? Does that make you nervous having to go up on stage?
It does a tiny bit. I have performed on the Royal Opera House before when I was very small, when I was a dancer. So it's nice to get back. It's such a magical stage. I did sort of rehearsal there, and it looks beautiful up there. So it's going to be lovely.
Yeah. And what films have you seen this year that you've particularly enjoyed?
Well, I was just saying I'm secretly crossing fingers for The Theory of Everything, but I think a lot of people
are.
Anymore. No, it's not a secret anymore. And also the Grand Budapest Hotel, which I thought was beautifully designed, and I'm a big fan of Wes Anderson, so I hope that does well as well.
And are there any particular leading actresses that you?
Rosamund Pike, I've worked with, and I think she's lovely, and I think she's such a great job in Gone Girl, and also Gugu in the Rising Star category. So there's some great women in this section. So
that's the only one as well voted. I just mentioned to the public that EE Rising Star is the only one voted for by the public.
Yes.
Who they've chosen this evening.
Yeah. So hopefully.
So once you've presented your award, you get to let your hair down and enjoy the evening?
A little bit, yeah. Then it's a bit calmer. Then I might have a drink.
Yeah. Are you planning anything crazy for the after parties?
I'm actually filming tomorrow on a new film. So
what are you working on?
I'm now working on a sci-fi film called Genesis. But I've been cast quite last minute, so it's going to be quite hectic. So not much drinking for me, unfortunately.
Okay, so you're back to do more homework after
yes,
this.
More homework.
And is this one in the many award ceremonies that you'll be going to this season?
I haven't been doing that many because I've been working, and then I think I'm going back out to Malaysia, hopefully, to film the second series. So
hopefully Malaysia will be a bit warmer.
Yes, it will
because
be.
You
it
are.
A lot warmer.
I have to give you the award for the bravest woman this evening, wearing looking absolutely stunning in a tiny dress. So thank you very much for speaking to us, and good luck with your presentation and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so Gugu and Barta Raw should be joining me very soon. She is up for the E Rising Star Award, as I've mentioned, and she starred in films, the title role in Belle, and she also was in Tom Hanks' Is Larry Crown, amongst many other things. She should be coming down, but she's up against some stiff competition, like Jack O'Connell, another British star, and hopefully, I'm just hearing from my producer, she's on her way to speak to us. So now the red carpet is nice and full. There's lots of people. There's a lot of people rubbing their hands. It is good. The temperature's dropping somewhat. I was a little bit overconfident earlier, saying it was going to be nice and warm. And there's nobody I recognise coming through at the moment. We did see Stephen Hawking on the red carpet earlier with his family. So Stephen's here. It was fantastic to meet Alan Turing's family. There's 2 living relatives who've given their blessing to the film, and his niece, speaking to me earlier, said that it was just like speaking to him. Okay, Gugu's just coming to join me. Hello, Harvey Weinstein. How are you?
I'm very well.
Harvey,
How are you?
you have 3 films up for best film today. How are you feeling?
Very good.
I mean, you have Big Eyes, The Imitation Game. I actually just met Alan Turing's family.
Partners with David Heyman, the brilliant producer on Paddington.
So, what are you hoping for? What's a good result for you this evening?
The good results for me are the good results that anybody would wish for, and is to get all of my nominees an award. That's not going to happen, so a good result is getting something.
And I just met Alan Turing's niece, who said that watching Benedict's performance was just like watching her uncle.
Well, you know what? When I met you on Chris Evans, you knew that the math is even good in the movie, and I mean the accuracy and the intelligence that the team put into it, and our director Morton and our 3 producers is just great. I'm really proud of this movie.
And have you seen Benedict this evening?
I have seen Benedict this evening, and I'm looking forward. I'm sitting next to Kira, so I'm excited to see her. And she's funny and wonderful and in a great mood with the baby, so it's all good.
Some fantastic British acting talent
nice
right there.
to see you again.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Enjoy the night and good luck. Okay, we have George Mackay.
Rising Star nominees.
George, hello, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Thank you for speaking to us. Last year you were a nominee for E Rising Star Award.
Yeah.
How did you find that?
It was crazy. Like it was just so wonderful to be involved and to come here. It's such an exciting night. It was wonderful.
So was it more nerve-wracking last year than it is this year?
Yeah. It was just a joy to be here. I wasn't the nerves were just sort of turning up the scale of things, and it's kind of mad. But it was it's lovely just to be kind of here at the ceremony this afternoon.
And are you presenting any awards this evening?
Yeah, I'm presenting. So
which one are you presenting tonight?
Best short film and best animated short. Myself and Olivia Grant are sort of doing that together. So.
And who do you think might win this year's E Rising Star tonight?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to sort of like pip anyone really. I mean, they're all so fantastic. I think, Jack's work has been so brilliant.
Have you ever worked with Jack?
Yeah. Also, we played brothers a few years ago. So, I don't have any favourites. I can't be biased or anything like that. But he's a wonderful actor in just kind of the variation of films. But all of them, everyone is so wonderful. It's
And which particular films have you enjoyed watching this year?
Whiplash for me was like. I haven't been that excited in the cinema in a long time, and of course Birdman and Foxcatcher in a way was a really brilliantly uncomfortable watch.
Lots of gritty films.
Yeah. It's been really intense, and just the variation of films in the kind of the types of filmmaking and everyone involved. It's been fantastic. There's been so many great films at the cinema.
And what are you working on yourself at the moment?
I'm about to start a play at the Young Vic. We're doing Our Wilderness by Eugene O'Neill, so I'm very excited to do some theatre, and that's me for the next while.
So and once you've presented your award this evening, are you going to be relaxing? Are you going to be hitting the after parties hard, or are you rehearsing at the moment?
Oh no, I don't start rehearsals just yet. So no, I think everything within reason, but see how the night goes.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us. And just to be inclusive, who are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Burberry.
Burberry. It looks very nice on you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the evening.
Cheers. Yeah, you
Thank
too.
you, George.
See you.
George McKay there, an EE Rising Star nominee last year. And tonight he has a night off. He can relax and enjoy himself. He's presenting an award and has, well, his partner there is in an absolutely beautiful blue gown. Okay. I've had one instruction. I heard, not most of the time, no.
Okay,
sometimes
well,
I can.
is it cutting in and out, or you just can't hear it? It's a keyed feed, so they have to talk to you.
Hello, Jack O'Connell.
Treasure.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
You're nice and warm. God, I would hold your hands all night.
You're more than welcome.
You are up for the EE Rising Star.
EE Rising Star.
Voted for by the public.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Anxious. A little bit of anxiety. Yeah, the cold's setting in now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been on the red carpet for?
Oh, I like to milk it. I've never been to the BAFTAs before. Yeah, so I'm
You're strutting.
a little bit.
So this is your first ever BAFTAs, and you're nominated.
Yeah.
Are you feeling confident?
No. It's a competitive category, isn't it?
So who else do you like in your category?
Margot. Really like Margot. Shailene's talented. Miles as well. Google, the whole lot of him. In fact, I probably like me the least.
Well, modest as ever. And how did you find out that you were nominated?
Oh, who told me? I think this one here. Where's she gone?
Laura's just gone. She's come back.
How did I find out I was nominated? Who told me that?
We told Laura. She told you.
Quite
A
conventional.
memorable moment.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I suppose it was. But then I had to realise to make sure we say EE beforehand.
Oh yeah.
Every time. Is it EE or eh? So I was brought up to say eh.
It's a capital. I'm the queen of consonants and vowels. Just letters. Letter pronunciation is my game. So who else are you excited to see here tonight?
Sam Claflin. I miss him. He's a good mate of mine. And I don't know. I've kind of come here a bit unawares. You know. This isn't a bit of me. Like I only got up about 3 hours ago. I was with my mum and sister. You know, doing normal things.
And have you brought them here tonight?
No, I thought against it in case it doesn't go my way or something. I think I'm in and out tonight anyway.
And Unbroken was absolutely fantastic. Your performance in that was incredible. Was it hard for your family to see you in such a grim state?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, especially my nana, because nanas don't like to see, I guess, their grandchildren looking hungry, right?
Yeah.
Particularly nanas. So she had a hard time. If I win tonight, I'm going to mention her.
So you've got a speech prepared just in case?
No, not prepared, but I know who I need to mention her. Nana's up there, high on the list.
And how was it working with Angelina Jolie?
Bless her, yeah, good. Good, she's she treats everyone quite equal, you know. She kind of puts herself on that, and she gets rid of all of that status for you, which is quite essential, I thought, because we had a mission. You know what I mean? It was uphill our struggle.
Well, it's a true story as well, so you have to do it justice to such an amazing story.
Yeah, and his family is still knocking around, and we knew that he was going to see it. We were hoping that Louis would one day see it.
So how have his family? What have they said about you?
Do you know, I'm quite overwhelmed with their feedback. I'm of the opinion that that's probably the only review that matters. So great that we had other good reviews, but like I say, that was first and foremost.
And I just have to ask about the one scene where every prisoner hits you in the face. How long did that take you to shoot?
Yeah, it took all day.
Have you been hit properly yourself before in real life?
In real life, took a punch. Yeah, I took worse for less. I took a punch that day, but they're paying me to take them punches, aren't they? So. But yeah, no, this is it. You got to roll with the punches, haven't you, Rachel?
Well, you certainly did that, and I wish you the best of luck for this evening. I'm sure you're going to do it, and do it for your nana.
Yeah, bless your heart. You look wonderful.
So do you. Who are you wearing?
Oh, Prada.
Prada. Always Prada.
Get in the warm anyway,
you. Good luck. I'll see you later. Thank you, Jack. Hello. Hello, Mark Strong.
You look very glamorous.
Why, thank you. I'm a little bit chilly. How are your hands? You've got warm hands. Who are you wearing?
I was very fortunate to be dressed by Hackett this evening. They offered me a suit, a rather lovely pair of patent shoes,
I'm doing it for all the gents. You're all in black tie, but we're equal opportunities here.
Were you on the Chris Evans show the other day?
I was on the Chris Evans show.
I heard that show because I was on that show a few days ago, and I've now started listening to him, and I heard you do your stuff.
With Harvey Weinstein. My thermals. Do you want to see my thermals? Here's an exclusive for you. Hang on. There are the thermals. They're underneath. I'm that sick. That's how I roll. I'm a sensible mathematician.
Well,
hence enjoying the Imitation Game so much.
Thank you very much. After listening to you on that show, I thought I should wear my thermals, but actually,
can we have a
no,
flash?
I haven't got them on because I've nipped down the carpet quite quickly, so I've done all
so
right.
do you have any funky socks on or no?
Funky socks?
No. We're going to move away. We'll move away from the socks. You're not wearing thermals. You're not wearing socks. Are you excited? You've had so many nominations for the Imitation Game.
Yeah, very. You know, you make films, you never really know what's going to happen to them. The editor takes them away and makes them, and if you're lucky, the alchemy works. That's how I feel about movies, because I've done films that I've enjoyed doing that never see the light of day, and films that I've hated that are really big successes. So there is no formula. So when something catches the imagination and the audiences love it, you can't do any better than that.
Which you've certainly done. And you play a super spy. Are you good with secrets yourself?
No, terrible actually. I was once out one evening and somebody said to me, they were telling me about an actress who was coming over to do a play, and they said, but you can't tell anybody. Next day I was on the radio. I went, there's some actress coming over to do a play, and they heard it. They went, not only did I ask you to keep a secret, you broadcast it to the nation the very next day. I don't think I'll ever be involved with MI6, to be honest.
Well, good luck with the nomination this evening.
Thank you.
Many nominations. I hope you do really well.
Thanks very much.
And thanks for the warm handshake.
And I hope you're enjoying your first red carpet experience.
I am. It's fantastic. I don't know where I am, who I'm speaking to, what's going on.
Great.
But thank you very much for the interview.
Welcome to my world.
Good luck. Have a lovely evening. Hello.
Hello.
J.K. Sims, nice to meet you.
Lovely
You
to meet
are
you.
up for Best Supporting Actor.
So I've heard. That's very cool.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling cold and excited.
Welcome to London.
Oh, it's brilliant. At least it's not raining
Is
on
this
us.
the coldest of all the awards events?
I guess it is so far. It has that distinction, yes.
And you must be a season's award attendee. How does this compare to other ones you've been to?
No, I'm not at all. This is the first season I've ever really been a part of any of this, so it's all new to me.
So how does it feel to be here and to be nominated?
That feels wonderful, and to be feted last night at Kensington Palace, it's a very classy thing here.
So that was for the nominees' drinks and dinner at Kensington Palace. Is there any gossip? Anything exciting happened?
I'm sorry?
What was most exciting about that experience?
Well, just being there and I mean, I've not been invited to Kensington Palace before, nor do I anticipate being invited back, frankly. But just to be in there and be a part of the history of the place.
And I've heard many people when they go to places like Buckingham Palace, they take a sneaky little royal memento. Was there anything you like to own up to now, or were you good? Were you well behaved last night?
I did not nick anything. No, I didn't think of it. If I had thought of it, maybe I would have.
Or maybe next time.
Yeah.
And did I hear? How did you prepare for your role? Was it many hours a day training? Playing?
No, I actually prepared for my role by going to music school when I was in college. So all my research was done ahead of time.
Yeah. And are you a stick rather than a carrot person yourself? Because you play quite a grueling taskmaster in the movie.
No, I'm far from a taskmaster. When I was the closest relative experience I had, I guess, was coaching baseball when my kids were playing baseball, and I was a much kinder, gentler mentor than Terrence Fletcher.
And beside the film that you're in, is there anything else that you've seen this year that's particularly impressed you?
Oh, many films that I've seen this year that I've really enjoyed. American Sniper, Theory of Everything, The Imitation Game, Birdman. Yeah, a lot of just brilliant films.
And what do you think it is about biopics that have seemed to capture everyone's imagination this year? So many true stories that have been portrayed in the movies.
Yeah, right. I left Selma off the list, which I saw just recently too. Yeah, I mean, a biopic is honestly, for myself, it's not a kind of a genre that I'm drawn to as an actor, but as an audience member, it's always great for me to see something, whether it's something like Martin Luther King, who, I mean, I remember Martin Luther King when I was a kid. Or The Imitation Game, which is a character that I knew nothing of, or The Theory of Everything, which to see the young Stephen Hawking that I think people don't even think about, him as a young man before the disease. It's a great perspective to have on these historical figures.
So who would be your pick if you can who would you choose for Best Actor? You just mentioned a few outstanding performances there.
I'm glad it's not my job to pick.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much for speaking to me, and good luck with your nomination. Hope you enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Rising Star nominee last year.
Hello, Leia. How are you? So you were an EE Rising Star nominee last year.
Yes.
Was that your first BAFTA nomination?
Yes.
And how did it feel to be nominated?
Oh, I was extremely honoured here in England to be nominated. I mean, it's great.
And what are you doing here at the BAFTAs this year?
This year I'm giving an award.
So does it feel different? Is there less pressure? Are you less nervous this year?
Yeah, I'm less nervous, I can say. But it's the first time that I give an award, actually, so we'll see.
So you'll be going up on stage, and which award are you presenting?
Hair and makeup. And hair and makeup, yeah.
And which movies have you seen at the cinema this year that particularly impressed you? What are your top picks for BAFTA this evening?
I really loved Grand Budapest Hotel. And I would love, and there's also a few movies that I didn't see because in France they were not released. But yes, I have to say that this one is one of my favorites.
The Grand Budapest. So would Ray Fiennes be
part of it? I have a little part in it.
Is Ray Fiennes? I mean, you've got the most nominations out of any film here this evening. Is it 11 nominations? Is that right?
Yes.
How does that feel?
Yeah, it's great. It's really great. I'm really happy for Wes Anderson. Yeah.
And obviously Ed Norton also nominated for his part in Birdman. Did you see that film too?
No, I didn't.
So who are you wearing tonight? I mean, you're looking absolutely stunning. I should have opened with that.
It's
Prada.
Yeah.
And how many dresses did you choose before you go?
Just this one. They made it for me, and my sister helped me. She's a stylist, so I don't have to worry about those things.
Well, she's obviously a very good stylist. And you brought your sister with you here this evening.
Yeah. We really look alike.
And will you be both hitting the after parties as soon as this is over?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you were nominated for the E Rising Star, as I mentioned. Who is your pick out of this year's crop?
I don't really know.
You're not sure?
No.
Well, there's a lot of good performances to choose from, and a lot of promising youngsters. And what did it do for your career? Do you think having the nomination?
What? Sorry.
What do you think it did for your career, personally, or confidence?
Yeah, for my confidence more than my career. I mean, I don't really know. But now I'm shooting, film here in London. I'm shooting James Bond, so I'm very happy, and I feel that there's something with England. I feel that I have I'm tied to England.
So you
in a
enjoy
way.
it here in London?
Yes, I love it. I love being here, and it's like you feel very far, and at the same time it's still Europe, so it's close and far.
And you're shooting right now. So are you up early in the morning?
Yes, very early. Yes, woke up at 4, 5.
And is it your first James Bond? How's it feeling being such an iconic franchise?
It's amazing. It's like a dream, really. I'm so pleased and very, very happy.
Well, thank you very much for speaking to me. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I hope you get to go inside and warm up, because I can see you wringing your hands there in the cold.
Sorry.
Thank you, Leia.
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely evening. Beautiful. Right, we have to move out of the way of the crane for health and safety. That's a good decision. We have Ethan Hawke just going past me right now, who's nominated for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Boyhood, which is an amazing film, shot over 12 years, and he's going now to see the press photographers. The stars really are arriving in their numbers right now. And soon we hope to speak to the other top British nominee for EE Rising Star, Gugu. She should be making her way along the red carpet shortly.
Doing great.
Keira. So Keira Knightley is posing for photography down at Pose Cam. So Keira Knightley, I can think the volume with the press photographers has gone up. There are screams of Keira, Keira, Keira. I can't, from my position right here, see what she's wearing. I wish I could. But the stars are here now. They're queuing to have their photograph taken. I can see Mark Ruffalo there, who's nominated for his role in The Foxcatcher. Ethan Hawke's getting ready to step on in front of the flashbulbs. And I'm going to try and get another view to see if I can spot what Kira is wearing. There is a bit of a queue now here of people waiting to face the photographers. Okay. Reese Witherspoon is just coming up behind. She's in a beautiful purple number. She's very sensible. She's looking very sensible, Reese. She's wearing a coat over her purple gown because the temperature has now dropped. There are women shivering everywhere and men in their suits looking nice and smug.
Eddie Redmayne coming next.
Okay.
It's just been at the BBC at the moment.
We have Eddie, right, about to be joined by Eddie Redmayne. Eddie, hello, you're the man of the moment.
Oh,
you are
nice to
absolutely in demand. How are you feeling?
Gosh, I feel amazing. It feels very, very lovely to be here, and it's not raining, and it's actually not even. I mean, it's cold without being like rancidly cold. He says dressed in a suit rather than no, in Armani actually. Yeah.
And how many interviews have you done so far? You're an old hat.
Question. I don't know. No. How many? We've done about. I don't know. I have no idea. A few.
And you are the top favourite for this evening. I think it's 1 to 7 on.
Oh gosh.
Something like that. Last time I heard.
I don't understand odds. I'm so useless at maths.
I was going to ask you because I'm a mathematician.
Are you really?
You've just played one of the most genius mathematical scientific brains of all time. So how is your own maths?
My own maths is pretty appalling, and odds are something that I still fail to understand. So explain to me 1 to 7 on. What does that mean? Does that mean one in every?
It means you have a very good chance. It means if I believe if you put £7 on, you might get 1 back.
Okay.
I think that's your odds. I think you're a very strong favourite.
Okay. Well,
How does it make you feel?
Let everyone down.
I won't mention to Stephen that you don't know that your maths so much.
I don't. I got okay at astronomy, but the maths side of it.
And you're Capricorn as well.
That's true. Yes, this is true.
So tell us about that.
Oh God. Well, when I met Stephen Hawking, I had spent so many months preparing and researching him, and then when I got to meet him, I was so nervous that I ended up just spewing forth information about him to him. Which included eventually saying that he was basically born 300 years to the day that Galileo was born, which is on the 8th of January. He had made this point in his book, and I was telling him this about himself, and I said that I was born on the 6th of January, and so that we were both Capricorns. And as those words flew out of my mouth,
so astronomy, astrology.
Exactly.
Easy mistake.
Point he made about a good. Yeah, he sort of took a few minutes and then responded.
And you did months and months of research, and you met him. Was it 5 days before you started filming?
That's right. Yeah, he was actually promoting a documentary, and he's an incredibly busy man doing brilliant things. So, but then we got to meet him on set, and he was so kind, as was Jane and Jonathan and the Hawking children. They've been so kind to us.
And did you change anything or adapt anything after having actually met the man himself?
Well, I mean, really, what I took away from our first meeting was his humour, and his he's a brilliantly funny man and has a vibrancy and a kind of mischief that was something that I wanted to take into the film. So
I think you really captured that. And we're also there's the EU Rising Stars is the only award here tonight voted for by the public. Who has impressed you in that category so far this year?
Remind me of who the nominees are.
So Jack O'Connell's been nominated for
brilliant. Shailene is in it. I think she is extraordinary. Who else?
Margot Robbie.
Brilliant. God, no, don't make me choose between this troupe. They're all so familiar. Gugu, I love Gugu.
Teller.
And Miles Teller also. Okay, I know, but genuinely, have you seen Whiplash? That's a formidable film.
So Miles that's something that you've really enjoyed.
Is extraordinary in that. They're all brilliant, but my God, they're all doing such brilliant things.
So much. I've seen Stephen go in, and I know he's enjoyed your performance immensely, as have I. So best of luck with the nominations, and have a lovely evening.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, Eddie. Eddie Redmayne there, hot favourite. And I did get to ask him a little bit about his math skills, which apparently aren't as good as Stephen Hawking's, as you might expect. But he is the strong, hot favourite for Best Actor category tonight. Lovely to speak to him. He's thoroughly in demand. All the press, all the fans. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are you as cold as I am?
I was lucky enough to walk up and down a few times, so I'm not as cold. But you look amazing.
So do you. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Polish designer by the name of Artur Sobrowski. But he's only just started, so very, very excited.
And who have you seen here tonight?
What's Beckham. He's walking up. Hopefully you'll be able to speak to him shortly.
I hope so. And we're here we're streaming for EE. There's the EE Rising Star Award. Do you have an opinion of who's your favourite performer?
Jack O'Connell has to win. He's absolutely incredible, and he's got a lot of amazing films coming up as well.
So which of his films have you enjoyed the most?
Startup was brilliant. 71. The list just continues.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
I'm good, thank you. How are you? Veronica, you look absolutely beautiful. Were you expecting British weather? Did you come? Are you warm enough?
I feel warm. Is it just me? I mean, are you cold? I'm not. Look at your hands. Your hands are. I'm warm. I'm happy to be here.
So you are nominated tonight.
Yeah.
Is this your? How many BAFTA nominations have you had before?
I've never been nominated for anything ever. So this is like she'd never been nominated for anything, and to be a BAFTA is like, of all the nominations, a BAFTA would be the one. It's like totally wild and weird and surreal.
So how nervous are you feeling tonight?
I'm not nervous. I know I'm not going to win, so it's just fun to be here.
Why do you say that? That's a defeatist attitude.
It is.
Self-deprecating is what we British love.
No,
You
can
can
I
play
be
that back
honest?
when she does win.
No, shut up. But you know what it is? You know what it is? It's just cool to be nominated. And I really mean that. You know, you hear people say that, and it's like, oh, bullshit, you want to win. For me, it's just so cool to be here.
And how was the nominees event at Kensington Palace yesterday?
You know what? I got in super late, and my back was really bad, so I can't even believe I'm standing here. So I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
But
so are you going to be going to some after parties after?
I guess there are some after parties, yeah. So I don't know where, but we'll go.
And which films other than your own, Nightcrawler, have impressed you this year?
We didn't really like any other films this year. We just liked Nightcrawler. That was about
Nightcrawler
it.
was the only film that was good.
No, there were so many good ones.
Great.
People say, "What's your favorite?" I don't know, man. There were so many good films. Whiplash was great.
Birdman.
You like Birdman?
Yeah,
I don't know. You know, God, there's so many good, and the actors are so incredible. That's really, really tough. I don't know. And I love Budapest Hotel. They're just good. And
just for a personal question for me, I've been a fan of Jake Gyllenhaal since I was a younger lady. How was he to work with?
Well, first of all, he is so good in this film, and he made me feel uncomfortable the whole time, which is exactly what I needed, you know, for my performance. And he was amazing. He had to stay really focused though, because it was such a wild part.
So was he quite method?
Yes, he's more method. I mean, I'm like laughing and telling stupid jokes and then can go into it, but some people are super method, and that's the way he works, and it was really cool to watch him.
Do you think the media is heading in a dangerous direction in real life?
What do you say, Danny? I would say.
I wrote Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
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 I think it's becoming more lurid, more graphic. I think there's the race for ratings and to get people to watch shows is extremely fierce, and the way to do it is to show violent, graphic images. So I think it's going in that direction.
Fantastic. Right. Well, I'm going to let you go off.
Thank you.
Hitting the press photographers.
Oh, is
that's where we have to go now.
I guess I'm off there.
That's the next stop.
Thank you very much for speaking.
Okay, are you
Best
cold?
of luck with your nomination.
Thank you so much.
Am I shivering? I'm not
Maybe
an
a little
actress. I need to work on my craft to make myself look warmer.
Are you cold?
Can you give me some
Why
tips?
am I not cold?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
I just need to touch you for a little while.
Isn't that strange? Yeah, right. Oh, I feel terrible.
So how do you act warm?
I am not cold at this moment at all.
I'm asking for my own personal tips.
Well, you know, I can't. If I'm cold, I'm cold. There's no way to.
We're going to take a photo.
We're going to take a photo.
Well,
oh, God bless you. I can tell you're freezing.
Congratulations on your nomination and enjoy your first BAFTA. Thank you. Renee Russo there with her first BAFTA nomination.
Short of water. Warmth.
Water.
Do you need water? Got to grab people.
Okay, are we off for a minute?
Grab them. I know her. Like everyone's reaction is great. Eddie's been brilliant.
Oh. Oh.
Astrology story.
Yeah, Rachel, I was just trying to pull you a bit. I was trying to pull you a bit further away from the
okay.
techno guys there,
Right.
because he's like their arms swinging out. So I was like trying to take the stitch back.
The trouble is, I don't know if it's working or not.
Eh?
I've had a couple of instructions, but
That's good.
It is definitely getting colder now on the red carpet. Who do we have? Lots of guests have already made their way into the Royal Opera House. They'll be taking their seats right now. We've had some fantastic interviews. I had to explain the odds of himself winning to Eddie Redmayne. So I think it should be good news that he's odds-on favourite. But very interesting to find out that he is not a maths expert, even though he played Stephen Hawking so expertly. And that is the first veil of the evening I've seen. There's some stunning dresses on display. A gorgeous white number earlier. I didn't get a chance to ask where it was from.
So, here we go. Here you go. Look.
Did that happen?
That happened. Look at those hats.
Hello. Are we doing photos? Interviewed. Who are you here for?
EE.
You're with EU. You're
Thanks,
having a good
yeah.
night.
Very good.
It's your first
Even better.
BAFTA.
It's
You've got a coat on. That's cheating.
He wants you on. What is it on the countdown?
Oh, well, thank you.
Do you want my coat?
That's very kind. Thank you. I wish. You look warm. I'm jealous. You look beautiful.
I've got lots of layers on.
Excellent. Well, I'll see you in there. Yes, see you shortly. Oh wow, there's a hubbub of activity down the red carpet. Someone exciting is definitely coming, judging by the screams that have just come out from the audience. The fans in the crowd there, they've been standing here for possibly 5 hours now. And though I was a little bit smug and overconfident that it was going to be a nice warm evening, it now isn't. And I'm glad I'm wearing my thermals. Mark Strong calling me up on that, getting me to flash my legs. Wasn't planning on that this evening. I haven't seen Benedict Cumberbatch come down the red carpet just yet. So we will be expecting him to arrive imminently. And those screams could well be him. I will keep my eyes peeled. Some of the stars waiting for their photographs to be taken by the press camera have been there waiting patiently for what feels like 15 to 20 minutes for some of them. They're just having a chat amongst themselves, probably catching up with other nominees. They've all been to Kensington Palace last night for the nominees dinner. I hear it was very exciting. J.K. Simmons officially didn't steal anything. I did check. You'd have thought you might try and sneak something with some official logos on, but no, he was good as gold. Okay, we have Gugu Mbatha Raw coming now, very soon, who is up for the EE Rising Star Award. Nice to have some British talent nominated as well. Right, just getting my dress out of the way. Steve Carell. Okay. Okay, we're shortly going to be speaking to Steve Carell. No? We are not speaking to Steve Carell. Steve Carell, of course, had an amazing transformation for his character in Foxcatcher. There he is, looking like himself for the evening. Free from all that prosthetic makeup that absolutely changed him completely for quite a gritty role in Foxcatcher.
Frozen to death.
I need to practice my looking warm face, I do believe. Right. It is, I think the atmosphere is building now. This red carpet's really filling up. A lot of huge stars have already made their way in. They've made their way all along the red carpet, speaking to everyone on their way. And we have Gugu now. Hello. Gugu. Hi, nice to meet you. You're looking absolutely fabulous.
Oh, as do you.
And you have nice warm hands. How have you managed it?
I don't know. I thought they were like falling off with the cold, but
So tonight you are up for the EE Rising Star Award, nominated and voted for by the public. How are you feeling?
Oh, it's such an honour to be here, and especially to be nominated for the EE Rising Star. I think it makes it all the more special because it's voted for by the public. So for me, yeah, I'm having an amazing time.
And have you been to the BAFTAs before?
No, this is my first time.
So first time and nominated for a huge award.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really surreal and wonderful.
Very excited. Who have you brought with you? Who are the chosen ones?
My mum and dad, they're here. So it was just going to be my mum, and then my dad got a ticket at the very last minute. So yeah, super cool.
Fantastic. And do you have a speech prepared just in case you win?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to be sort of winging it if that is the case. I didn't want to jinx it, but who knows?
Did you go to the nominees dinner at Kensington Palace yesterday?
I couldn't go because I just landed this morning.
What are you working on at the moment?
I was in LA. I'm in preparation for a film called The Free State of Jones.
And when is that going to be coming out?
I have no idea. We haven't even begun shooting yet. But yeah, I was just in prep for that.
And very strong category you're in this evening. Who else's performances have impressed you this year?
Oh wow, you know, I really loved Miles Teller in Whiplash. I thought that was such a wonderful film, and all the nominees so strong. Yeah, I'm really honoured to be included in such a great group.
And which films have you enjoyed watching this year?
Gosh, so many. It's been such a great year for film. I really loved Birdman. I thought that was really stylish and just unique. Also Selma, and also The Theory of Everything. That was
a lot of biopics in this year's nominations. Is there anyone that you would love to play? Have you ever done that kind of role?
You know, I'd love to play Billie Holiday. I think that would be amazing.
Yeah. So are you a singer as well?
I do sing. I think, you know, Billie's got such a unique voice. I don't know about that, but I think that her life is really interesting. And I just played a singer actually about a year ago in a film that's coming out in the summer here called Beyond the Lights. That was more sort of pop R&B style.
Okay, so we will see you singing on our screens imminently.
Yes, in the summer.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Huge best of luck for this evening. Will you be able to let your hair down once that award's gone?
I hope so. Yeah, it's lovely to be home, so I'm going to have a great
celebrating with your mum and dad.
Yes, exactly.
Are they around?
Yes.
Are they? Should we bring them over? Are they camera shy?
Shivering.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm sure they're very proud of you.
Oh yes, I hope so.
Well, I hope you all have a lovely night.
Oh,
thank you. Very best of luck.
Thank you.
In one of the most striking dresses of the evening. Hello, how are you?
Do you remember we got really drunk one night at NTA's?
We're not supposed to be telling people about that. Yeah, that was a few years ago, yes. Are you planning on getting really drunk again tonight?
Yes, I am tonight. That's what Scotland brings.
Is that what you're here for?
That's what the staple Scot, that's what the standard, bog standard Scot does for these events.
So have you started already this evening?
We have, yeah, we've had a good drink. No kids this weekend. Back down for the weekend. It's great, yeah.
And what films have you enjoyed watching this year?
Well, I think it's all about the theory of everything for me tonight. I think Eddie Redmayne's absolutely outstanding in it. What a great performance.
Absolutely.
We were staying in the same hotel as Stephen Hawking, Talk about star attraction. He's the man that's getting all the attention.
Absolutely. Have you managed to interview any of the stars that are here tonight?
I've spoken to a few of them, but the roles have changed for me now. I don't have to do any of that anymore because I'm an editor.
Just here, you're enjoying?
Yeah, I'm here for a jolly. David Beckham's getting quite a bit of attention, isn't he?
Have you spoken to David? Have I missed him?
You've missed your chance.
You know what? I've met the rest of the class of 92 and I haven't met David Beckham. I've missed my chance.
Well, you could finish the autograph book tonight, couldn't you?
And who have you spoken to that's got you excited?
Well, Eddie Redmayne, David Beckham.
Is Eddie your top pick? Do you think he's going to do it?
I think he deserves it. Benedict Cumberbatch is amazing as well. But I think Eddie just edges it because it's an incredibly difficult thing to do, and to do it with taste and decency.
Do you think it's harder for Benedict because the public don't know Alan Turing as well? Stephen is someone that we've seen on our screens for so many years.
Well, I heard your interview on Radio 2 the other day talking about Alan Turing and how he's
one of my mathematical heroes. Absolutely.
You know, there aren't many mathematical heroes in the world, but he's one of them, and it's an incredible story. And fair play to Harvey Weinstein for bringing something like that to film, because it'll inspire another generation of Rachel Rileys. So good on him for that.
And through that film, Benedict has been supporting supported the petition to pardon the 49,000 homosexuals who were prosecuted. Are you supporting that campaign yourself?
I absolutely would. I haven't done, but I certainly would. I mean, if you think, that's not even that long ago, is it? No. It's within a lifetime that something so abhorrent and appalling could be happening.
Yeah, I think a hugely important story, and I agree with you. Well done to them for doing that. So you will be hitting the after parties tonight?
Oh yes. No Gallica's here as well, so that'll be fun.
And who are you wearing? In the subject, in the interest of equality.
October House. You know Dave, oh God, his second name's escaped me. He's on Capital Radio.
Dave.
I've forgotten his surname. Can't believe I've done that. Dave Berry. He's got a company called October House, and they make bespoke suits. So he's sorted me out for years.
Oh, that's all right, isn't it?
Shoes, everyone's happy.
And you're nice and warm. It's not fair. Do you want to feel my hands?
Jesus, Rachel.
I'm a little bit chilly. I'm a little bit the hands of a mathematician. Right. Well, thank you very much for warming them up that second.
Left-handed handshake.
Left-handed handshake.
All the best.
Enjoy the evening. I'll see you at the bar later on.
See you later on, Rachel.
Thank you. Oh, there's some more screams. Someone exciting's coming. Tom Hiddleston. Thank you very much. Of course. You are live on camera 3 on the EE website.
Oh, fantastic. Hello, everybody in EE.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Oh, you've got a nice firm handshake.
Good.
Yeah. How are you doing this evening?
I'm very well. Yes, very excited to be here.
Are you a seasoned BAFTA red carpet?
Am I seasoned? What does that? I don't know what seasoned is.
How many times have you been?
Twice before. I guess Meryl Streep's more seasoned. Daniel Day-Lewis maybe.
And was that you capturing all the screams up there?
Maybe. I don't know.
And are you nominated this evening?
No, I'm not. I'm presenting.
You're presenting. Which award?
I'm presenting the outstanding debut by a British writer, director or producer.
Okay, and which films or which performances have you seen this year that you've really enjoyed?
I mean, they're all astonishing, I have to say. There are some performances which haven't been nominated which are astonishing, like David Oyelowo and Timothy Spall. But I do think that Michael Keaton in Birdman and Eddie Redmayne in The Theory of Everything, Felicity Jones in The Theory of Everything.
Have you worked with any of those actors before?
Well, I've known Eddie since I was 14, so that's 20 years. So
I'll do a bit of quick maths there. 34. He's just admitted that he can't do maths himself.
Yes, indeed. I'm 34 tomorrow, so that's. Thank you very much. And I once played the right front leg of an elephant that Eddie Redmayne was riding on in an adaptation of Passage to India. So I'm pleased to see he's gone on to great things.
Do you think it was all due to that right leg?
Just something in the lilt, just something in the way that right leg was moving.
So hopefully you'll be featuring in his acceptance speech should you win.
I don't think I will.
So it's your birthday tomorrow. Are you going to be hitting the after parties this evening?
Well, it'd be nice. It's because there's lots of friends of mine are nominated, and it's very exciting because Michael Keaton and J.K. Simmons. I'm going to do a film with both of them later in the year, and I haven't met Michael yet, and I have met JK. It'd be nice to sort of.
So what film is it you're going to be working on?
It's called Skull Island, and it's a King Kong film.
Wow, so where are you filming?
I don't know yet. There's been
somewhere warmer than London?
Possibly, yeah. There's been talk of places in possibly Cambodia, places in South America, possibly Iceland in the summer. That wouldn't be bad. Who knows?
Okay, so if it's a King Kong film, I'm guessing it's not a biopic. No real life characters that you're going to have to emulate.
No, I don't think. No, it's just a good old-fashioned adventure film, which should be really, really fun. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for speaking to me.
Thank
Good
you.
luck presenting your award,
Thank you
and hope
very
you have a fantastic evening, a fantastic birthday tomorrow.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.
Cheers. Okay. Okay, fantastic. It's suddenly gone quiet. Okay. It has suddenly gone quiet on the red carpet. Most of the stars have made their way inside and the hush is falling. Oh, somebody else has arrived, clearly, just as I say that. I'm just going to stop and have a little chat with some of the fans who've been waiting here patiently in the freezing cold for possibly up to 6 hours now. I'm going to see who they've spoken to, who they managed to get selfies with, who signed their autographs. Hello, how are you?
Thank you.
You had a good evening?
Had a fantastic evening, yeah.
How long have you been standing out here?
Quite a few hours. We're a bit cold now.
And was there someone in particular that you came all this way standing in the cold to see?
Yeah, David Beckham, definitely.
And did you see him?
We did, yeah. Yeah, about 10 minutes ago, so that was the highlight.
Did he stop and did you manage to get autographs?
He didn't stop, but yeah, we managed to get some pictures, so...
And obviously we're here at the BAFTAs, the Film Awards. Are there any actors that you were dying to see that you managed to get a glimpse of or a selfie with even?
We're still waiting for Benedict Cumberbatch, who's down the bottom there.
He's making a fashionably late entrance, isn't he?
Yeah, and we saw Douglas Booth as well, managed to get a selfie with him, so...
Are there any dresses or any outfits that have particularly struck you this evening?
Yeah, there have been some fantastic ones. I can't think of anyone in particular, but yeah, Amy Adams was looking amazing, so...
I actually didn't see her. What was she wearing?
She was just... it was white. Yeah, it was sort of white, silverish, absolutely stunning. So.
Did it have a bow at the back?
Yeah, it did.
That was my favourite as well, Amy Adams. I didn't see who it was at the front. So you're waiting for Benedict Cumberbatch now, one of the last stragglers to make his way down the red carpet. Is there going to be a big cheer when Benedict comes down?
Yeah, definitely.
And who are your top tips? Who do you think's going to win this evening?
I think it'd be nice to see Benedict win. The film's a really good film, so that would be lovely.
So did you know Alan Turing's family are actually here this evening as well?
No, I didn't realise that. No. Oh, that's.
We've had his niece actually on camera saying that she saw Benedict's performance and it was just like watching her uncle.
It was amazing as well to see Stephen Hawking as well coming down as well. So that was nice to see that.
So it was worth standing out here in the cold all this time.
Oh, definitely. Very good. Yeah.
Right, thank you very much. Well, I hope you get to see Benedict. I hope he stops and gives you a wave. I'm going to make my way now down to Zoe for the last little bit of this red carpet show. See how cold she is. See if I can get a cuddle to warm up. I can hear the screaming and I'm trying to see if I can spot Benedict anywhere along here. We're going to get him in the back. He's having an interview over on the left with Richard Arnold, who's looking very warm in a faux fur coat. He's got the right idea. Right, let's just move along. For this last part of the Red Carpet Live show, we're going to go join Zoe Ball up on camera 2, who's been taking your tweets all evening. I hope you've sent her some exciting questions. I'm about to find out who she's met, who's impressed her, who's been most nervous, which outfit she's liked the best. And we are just approaching camera 2 now. Zoe! You are in the warm spot.
To warm you up.
Yes, please. I need a cuddle.
How was that for you? Who have you spoken to tonight?
I was most impressed with Jack O'Connell.
Oh, isn't
and
he
Gugu, both of the nominees in the E Rising Star Award.
Yeah.
Absolutely humble, really chatty, really interesting. Who have you spoken to?
It's been very busy in here. I had a lovely chat with Rafe Fiennes, who was being very cheeky and quite funny, and Edward Norton, who's incredibly serious, but you can see he was kind of warmed by the end of the interview. We talked to Patricia Arquette and Felicity Jones, of course, and Eddie Redmayne.
Eddie Redmayne, what
gentleman. In fact, I remember talking to Eddie on the red carpet last year, and he just finished shooting through of everything, and he was saying how at that point they had no idea how it would come together and if it was correct. And just to see what's happened in a year, it's so exciting.
Absolutely, and Stephen's here himself and his previous wife Jane.
Yeah.
I've actually met some of Alan Turing's family themselves as well. I haven't seen Benedict. I've missed Benedict.
Did they tell you what they thought?
She thought it was. There's 2 living relatives that he still has, and she said it was like he was there with them. She said it was very impressive performance. Obviously, we can't judge as the public.
We can't judge. We are impartial.
And they didn't know any of the story for the 50 years it was secret as well.
So they've actually just found out that themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've had a lovely chat with Steve Carell tonight as well, who's nominated for Fox.
Looking more like himself again.
No, he does, because obviously as Jean Dupont.
I think after seeing that film, I'm a little bit scared to approach him now.
Disturbing. It's wonderful to see actors like that. I mean, almost the opposite to what Ray Fiennes has done. Is like Ray has always played quite serious roles, and in Grand Budapest Hotel, Monsieur Gustave is so much fun.
Absolutely.
And then Steve Carell, who we're used to seeing being
fun and being jovial and silly.
And the first scene you see him in Foxcatcher, you're not quite sure how to take it. You're like,
it's very
a
very uncomfortable watch, but intentionally so. And René Russo, did you have a chat with René Russo?
Beautiful.
Absolutely fantastic. For her first BAFTA nomination.
I know.
Who would ever have thought?
And the other thing I love about the actors and actresses is that they're very much sort of supportive of each other, and they're almost like, look, I'm probably not going to win, but that's
absolutely.
fine.
Jack O'Connell especially, he said he was his least favourite in that category.
Was he his own least favourite? It'll be really interesting to see what he does with his career. He was saying he's going to have to make some wise choices because he's just. But the fascinating thing about him is he's unrecognisable from film to film because he's just such a chameleon. He really is wonderful. And Julianne Moore looked absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, and in Still Alice, it's quite a movie. It's been very, very exciting. And I have to say, as far as Leonardo DiCaprio goes, the Leonardo DiCaprio effect last year on the red carpet, this year it was very much Tom Hiddleston. The crowd.
Tom Hiddleston went crazy. Eddie Redmayne as well.
Absolutely.
And everyone is making their way in. I think they're actually closing the doors to the Royal Opera House as we speak.
I know. And so everything that has led up to this moment, we'll soon find out who the winners are.
So
thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for on this live red carpet show. But we do have a special treat right now. We're going to go to Stephen Fry, who's trying out some new camera technology in his dressing room to give you a sneak peek of everything that's going on in there right before he takes the stage for the Royal Opera House for the main ceremony itself.
I know. It's wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed it.
I've really very much enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed muddling along with us.
Yes,
it's been a very cold but an amazing first experience here, and enjoy the very lovely Stephen Fry.
I'm a cricket critic. I'm a cricket critic. I'm a cricket critic. Betty had a bit of bitter butter and put it in her batter and made her batter bitter. Then Betty took a bit of better butter and put it in her bitter butter and made her bitter batter better. Oh, might as well practice with this. The day will come. You know, this doesn't really belong to...
Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Fry. Your pre-show pina colada.
Thank you, Giles. Thank you. Keep them coming. Nice. I'm not sitting next to Benedict Cumberbatch, am I?
Let me just check.
He's such a flirt. And he only speaks to me in code.
Stephen, I forgot to say, you are live on camera for EE. Currently broadcasting to the whole of the auditorium and the whole of the internet, who are tuning in to watch the EE BAFTA online show.
I knew that, Giles. Right, are we ready?
Yes, they're ready for you.
Shall we? Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Whew. Right. It never works, does it? Oh dear. Thank you. Oh.
We just checked one last time. Here we go. Perfect. There we go.
Thanks. Ooh. Lift, 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 lift. Obviously. Lift, lift. Ooh, look. Ooh, we can see down there. There's Rudolf Nureyev. See, it's not just an opera house, it's a ballet house too. Gosh, it's huge. Look at those sewing machines. I don't know what they're doing there. Well. Ah, hello. Oops, sound man in vision. Embarrassing. Oh dear.
On our way down now.
Can you get reception in this lift?
Oh, I can't hear you, sorry.
Oh dear.
Stage level. Doors opening.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Thank you. Oh,
Ready?
I think so, Giles. Thank you. Is that ever be?
Marvellous.
Oh, thank you.
Marvellous.
You are kind. Oh, Lord. Flying Dutchman's on.
One last check.
Yes.
Are you ready for your voiceover, Stephen?
Oh, yes, of course. I think so.
This way.
Oh, yes. Here we go.